How do teens identify their standard deduction amount? Imagine you're trying to figure out if you need to pay taxes on your part-time job money. It might seem tricky at first, but understanding how to find your standard deduction makes it easier. The standard deduction is a set dollar amount that the IRS gives you to subtract from your income before calculating taxes. It helps reduce the amount of income you are taxed on. To find your standard deduction, you first need to know your filing status. Most teens file as single unless they are considered head of household or have special circumstances. For the year 2025, the standard deduction for someone filing as single is $15,750. That means if your income is less than this amount, you might not owe any taxes. Next, check if someone else claims you as a dependent on their tax return. If your parents claim you, your standard deduction is usually lower. The IRS has a rule for dependents. Your deduction is the larger of $1,250 or your earned income plus $400. But it can't be more than the full standard deduction for a single filer. So, if you earn $2,000 from babysitting, your deduction would be the bigger of $1,250 or $2,000 plus $400, which is $2,400. Since the full standard deduction for a single filer is $15,750, your deduction would be $2,400. Age can also play a role, but most teens are under 65, so additional deductions for age or blindness usually don't apply. If you have earned income from a job, use the rules above to figure out your deduction. If you have unearned income like interest from savings accounts, different rules apply, and you might need to file taxes even if your income is below the deduction amount. You can also use IRS tools or tax software to help you determine your deduction. These tools ask for your income, filing status, and dependency status, and then tell you the exact amount you can claim. Most teens who file as single and are not claimed as dependents will use the full standard deduction of $15,750 for 2025. If you are claimed as a dependent, your deduction will be based on your earned income plus $400, but it will never be less than $1,250. Knowing your standard deduction helps you decide if you need to file a tax return. If your income is below your deduction amount, you probably don't owe taxes. But if you want to get a refund on taxes you already paid, filing might still be worth it. Understanding how to find your standard deduction makes managing your personal finances easier. It helps you see how much of your income is taxable and whether you need to file taxes at all. This knowledge is a key part of learning income and budgeting, so you can stay on top of your money and make smart financial choices.